What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Pretty Percent. That's spelled Pretty with a percent sign. We're back to review another episode of Perry Sistas. Before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and you hit that notification bell so that you can be up to date whenever I drop a new video. What's up, guys? What's up, Sean Bear? How are you doing today?
What's up?
Oh my goodness. I want to let you guys know we will be in our usual setup. We're in something different right now. That's only because we're doing a little rearranging. But just bear with us. And I'm very comfortable. I got my little throw. Because we about to get to the nitty gritty about this Sistas on BET.
Yep.
Season 6, episode 7.
Okay, what's the episode about?
Man, you guys, oh my goodness. After Sabrina and Maurice learn they may do 15 years in jail and Maurice threatens to gut him, Q, like a fish, Sabrina pushes Maurice to take responsibility for allowing Q into his home and ruining their lives.
Episode 7, definitely, this kind of pivoted away a little bit from it still addressed it a little bit, but it did cover a lot of the a lot of the episodes previously have been diving into this whole what's going on between Zach, Fatima, and Karen love triangle going on. But this episode kind of like went away and started reintroducing some of the other storylines going on with some of the other characters. What you think?
Yeah.
So. It did pick up. It did start off where it left. Karen leans in, kissing Zach on the cheek, and then Fatima's right there.
Oh my goodness.
And so, we thinking she's gonna roll up and start, throwing hands, or she's about to go off on him or something like that. But she rolls up, her and Karen have they two little exchange of words. She's like, can I pull him to the side, or can I speak to him for a minute? She's like, you came to my shop, being petty and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. We talked about this. Do you think Karen is being led on, or is she just kind of forming all this in her head right now?
That's the question you're asking me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I think she's being a total butthole. I mean, come on now. I think she's just trying to show, see, Zach liked me all alone. He never wanted you, Fatima. He's back to his old self, and he wants me. He's going to drop this big old money down, get my shop fixed up. Why would he be doing that if he's with you, Fatima? He wants me.
Okay.
So she's trying to show her up, and
but
it's really obnoxious to me.
Do you think she's being led on, or you think she's misreading?
She's misreading.
Yeah.
She's letting herself get led on.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, after this episode, I can say I think Zach is just naive. I think he really does have some true intentions with Fatima, but the way he's going about trying to address this whole little, what's the word I'm looking for, miscommunication, or the room being read wrong with Karen.
Yeah.
He's been entertaining it too long. He need to go ahead and, be direct. Like, hey, look, I see some mixed signals going on. Let me address this. Back to my initial thing. Fatima and Karen having their little back and forth. So she pulls him to the side. He's out there acting very naive. Oh, she kissed me. What's wrong, Fatima? What's the problem?
He's like, she kissed me on the cheek.
Right. This is my grasp with Fatima. It was been my big issue for a while. How she handles conflict is very horrible. So
Fatima?
Yes. So, while he's up here trying to figure out what's going on, she came up there to hand him the paperwork to sign for the kid so they can have their whole family court set up or expedited. Mm-hmm. That's another little storyline that's been covered this season. So they touched on that a little bit. Mm-hmm. But it was kind of just under the little radar. The main thing was the little interaction right now. Fatima's still mad at Zach. She still don't want to open up her mouth and explain what her issue is and talk to your fiance.
Yeah.
You know, it's
That's
still
what
like
keeps on happening. He's thinking it's okay, like, okay, she's just not going to talk. Because men, they're not as bright as they appear to be. Like, they can't read our minds. Men cannot read women's minds. Y'all think it's okay because she's not saying nothing. So he's like, you still mad? What's going on? Like, he's just not understanding.
Right, yeah. I mean, you're right, but even the average man is more brighter than what we're seeing on TV right now.
Yeah.
You already know. You know, your ex-woman, you out somewhere with your ex-woman, and your fiance or your new lady pops up on you after you just got kissed on the cheek. You ain't about to be up here looking like, what's the problem? You know, you're gonna be sweating business like, oh snap.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your favorite characters, Maurice, Sabrina, and Calvin.
Yeah.
They carried a lot of this episode. I was surprised.
Me too.
Their storyline, which kind of got a little invested. I'm a little invested in it now because I will say, I definitely, at this point, whatever happens to Q, I'm completely down with. Because Q is just, that man is a piece of you know what. You know, it starts off, they get introduced, they're in the lawyer's office, you know, they still, you know, very shook up that they about to be doing 15 if they get found guilty for being framed as accomplices to a robbery that Q did, and then set Maurice up to do a fake confession.
Yeah.
And so now they both caught up. Poor Sabrina, I just feel sorry for us. They was in the office. He was up there talking about some, y'all just go ahead and say it. I know y'all want to go ahead and blame me for this. Say this is my fault. Which at the end of the day, it is. You know, he should have did better. He got caught up, you know, trying to get his little thrill on because he seen some you know, muscular dark chocolate guy and you know wasn't thinking clearly. Then he got caught up and got his coworker Sabrina caught up. So they was going in on him. Do you really care about what happens to Q, or do you like, yeah, y'all need to get him?
I don't care what happens to Q in the fact of I really would love to see him go back to jail. He needs to go to prison. They need to just turn it all around like we all wish, you know, like a situation that happened on there. I wish somebody would just go and record him saying, okay, you know, it wasn't me that, you know, I mean, it wasn't y'all that really was trying to rob the bank. It was me. This is what I do. Everybody know who I am. I'm a scammer. This is what I do. I run the streets or whatever. He already said I ain't got no heart or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't care about his feelings. I would love to see some things turn around, and I don't care if Maurice beat him up. I mean, we don't want him to die because Maurice talking about killing him and stuff. We don't want him to die, but I don't care if he does. Bye, Q.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you.
But is that gonna let them get off if he dies? If somebody murks him, would that get Sabrina and Maurice off?
Apparently, I'll say this. I don't mind some aggressive methods being made for him to change his decision about, you know, framing Maurice and Sabrina. And I'll just leave it at that. But
what do you think? Do you think it'll get them off?
Oh, if he
dies.
I mean, if there's no witness to testify, then yeah, technically he can't have a case because they already said Q was their lead witness. So that's the loose end. I mean, Sabrina, she been trying to handle the race. She has there's a few scenes. She has a talk with Danny. She's all shook up knowing that her life might be ruined. She asks Danny to let her come up to her job and talk to Q herself. And as we see, that didn't really go over too well. Well, it didn't go too well on the surface, but I feel like she gets a little sense of why Q is doing the stuff he does. He has some emotional hurt within himself. He talks about how he's been used for his body and don't nobody care for him, and that's why he's doing what he's doing. Yeah,
boring.
And then,
like, go ahead on.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it doesn't justify his actions, but do you? So basically, you don't sympathize at all.
Ain't nobody using you for your body. You went out there and did it. Maurice says, use me for my body. He only just wanted to he said the F word, but he just wanted to do it with me. You did it with him. If you feel like that's all somebody wants, why are you messing with them? You ain't on it too.
Yeah, why are you going around putting yourself out there like that? If you don't want to be used for your body, go do something else. Anyway, Sabrina, she tried to take the high road. She really tried to channel her Ayana, fix my life. I'm sorry who hurt you, Q. I forgive you. But he wasn't hearing none of that.
He said, I ain't got no heart.
Right.
That's what he said. When he said that, I was like, Sabrina, please stop talking to him. Or I was like, Sabrina, please be recording him while y'all talking, since he did that to y'all. He got y'all on tape or got Maurice on tape. I
was hoping. That's why I was thinking she was going. Maybe she might. We don't know yet.
Maybe she did.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe she did. Maybe she do got a little.
Ain't showed that yet.
She got a little tape recorder set up.
Right.
Like, I was thinking the same thing. I said, I hope she got like a secret recorder or got her iPhone recording or whatever cell phone she got.
Yeah, because she had to play that off because Q was like, hey, Maurice already tried this. I don't know why you coming to talk to me too. He already tried this. So he's like, yep, y'all was in on it. He kept on playing it like that.
Yeah,
like,
I think he knew what was up too.
He was thinking that, trying to be smart. Crooks are always smart.
Yeah, we didn't do this. Well, Sabrina, that's unfortunate. Y'all robbed that bank.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he would have got backslapped by mistake. Like what? Oh, it was my reflex.
Yeah. Unfortunately, then they would have had an assault charge added to her record, potential record right now. Maurice back on some now. I'm about to get this man Q. He mentions he got a cousin. He can pay him $5,000 and handle some stuff for him.
Yeah.
So what do you think as far as how do you think Maurice plans on setting Q up? What is this cousin going to do for him with this $5,000?
He already said a little bit. He said he's gonna have his cousin waiting in the closet or something, or he gonna send one of his girlfriends down there to get some money from him or give him some money or something like that. So I mean, he's probably gonna do something, or he's gonna keep talking crazy and finally not do nothing because he already did enough when he got shot. He might need to lay low. Maurice, you better lay low. For real right now, and just let this lawyer do what he got to do.
Oh yeah, it's funny you mentioned that closet line because I forgot all about that. The whole little thing. It was like, I have somebody in the closet like you've been hiding in
talking to Calvin.
Yeah, I mean,
that Calvin, part was funny. You have to admit.
Calvin has done some in the closet suspect things. We got your boy Hayden. And his new wife, Tamara. We couldn't ever think of the lady's name. Her name is Tamara.
Because like sister. Tamara, I can start thinking that in my head.
Yes. So they back in the office. Fatima runs back up on her. Fatima already, she got a lot going on in her mind. So, Tamara was like, oh, we got married and stuff. Fatima's pissed. She's like, I didn't tell you to do none of this. Whatever you do from now, act like you don't know me. Don't tell me nothing else. Don't check in with me. Fatima has completely removed herself from the situation. So it looks like.
Yeah.
But this scene was pretty funny because, it starts off Hayden, Gary's on the phone. Gary's like, hey, I've been digging. I haven't found nothing yet, but let me dig a little deeper. This is where it gets real funny. His new wife, Tamara, comes in the office and they're talking. And she's talking about how they need to meet the parents and stuff. And then next thing she talking about she about to serve him up in the office. and Hayden's while she was like been messing with him and stuff, he was all cool and all like, oh yeah, you gonna get a girl. Now he all shy and trying to back out and stuff. Now he done got married. He knows she locked into that money and stuff. He real shook and worried. Oh, well, I'm at work. Can't do this and all that. She's like, oh no, we leaving on the edge now. And that's what you've been all about. Yeah. Don't switch up now. So, he got him a little freaky freak. Gary walks in and, he's like, hey, I brought the paperwork for the girl Tamara. What I found. And he's like, hey, I can't talk right now. He's still been getting served up. And so he's just like, pretty just, Gary's like, what's going on with you? He's like, I need a minute. And he goes behind. I guess he figures out what's going on. Mm-hmm. And then he's just like, oh, here, take this. I'm disgusted. And then he just walks out. So that was a little funny scene.
I don't know if Gary saw her. Like, I think he seen Hayden with his pants down, so he probably done seen some legs and skin, and he's like, whoa, I don't
what are you?
no more.
What are you back
he
here
probably
like?
thinking about himself. Like doing something to himself. That's what I think, because I don't think he saw Tamara, because she would have popped out like, But anyways, I just feel like he's gonna move that paint to his side. Maybe Tamara's gonna be smart or whatever, or try to be tricky and still be all up on him, but take the paperwork or something, or get him out of the office some kind of way so she can see what's up on his paperwork, so she see what's going on. Because she doesn't put herself in this now that she don't have Fatima anymore. That's gonna help her now that she done marry him. She don't even know that he's digging deep on her, talking about she finna get all this money. You ain't finna get nothing once he opened up that paperwork. So
I mean, they still married, right? They still married. He ain't got no prenup, so he gotta try to get her to agree to this annulment.
But once Stacey was on there, ain't no telling. It could be a good reason for them to get the annulment, like you said. These women, oh my gosh, talk about the women. What happened last?
All right, yes, I'm glad you brought that up, because that's definitely what the climactic of the episode. So we have Andy and Fatima,
and we find out her name on there.
Her full name is Andrea Barnes. I think
they've said it before.
They've referenced it a few times, but she hardly is addressed as Andrea. Everybody just call her Andy. But her professional name is Andrea Barnes. So we got Andrea Barnes and Fatima in there waiting on their client. One leaves, another one comes in. There's a lady. I guess she been researching Andy's wardrobe because they came dressed alike, which was kind of strange. She had a hot pink dress on too. Mm-hmm. So she sits down.
And he had a pantsuit on, a pink one, and the lady had a dress.
That's right.
But they were the same colors.
That'd be your thing. You love the fashion, and that's your color, pink.
It's my color.
Yeah. So they came with the little pink corporate outfit drip going on. That scene, it just gets real. It gets real interesting because then the lady starts going in. Telling some, we've been together for years, but I've finally had enough. She started talking about situations that coincidentally, both Andy and Fatima seem to be dealing with as well. She talks about how the guy was controlling and cheater and then kept going back and forth with his ex. Mm-hmm. She mentioned all of that, and then, she just goes on like how she's like, y'all both married yet? And she's like, no. They're like, no. She's like, stay that way. I'm like, all right. I'm like, this lady about to be a bitter Betty.
Right.
Which I commend Andrea. Because, she tried to lie. She was like, look, we're not going to go down this road. We're not going to go on a full marriage bed. There are some good marriages.
We're talking about you.
The lady did mention, she was like, yeah, there are some good marriages. The ones that usually last, both people are willing to grow. Mm-hmm. Which, I can agree with that. And then I think the other thing she said, they've known each other forever, or they grew up together, something like that. As she was leaving, she told them, whatever you do, don't let nobody take your life, your money, and your man.
Your man. She was like, yo, man. That was Andrea.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, go keep you one or something like that. I don't know. She was talking about have them like a little sneaky link side piece or whatever.
Because that's what her and her man was doing. The lady that came in to file for divorce. She's like, both of them just tried to stay together, and then they both end up seeing other people, but they still stayed together.
Was trying to make it work, yeah. So it's like,
and then he comes home with a 9-year-old. But she was really 20-something. 22.
She said they got kids just as old as his new wife or whatever.
So yeah, like you said, bitter Betty, and she was like,
yeah, I mean, it was kind of strange because they're not divorcing because of infidelity, because they both been like, they both got their own sneaky links. Old lady leaves out. She drops that final bit of knowledge. Mm-hmm. Andy, she kind of blow it off, but Fatima just over there, like, she done took it to heart. I can't do this, Andy.
Like, she's supposed to be the hardest one on the show. Right, even the hard ones fall down, right?
She like, and Andy's up there like, well, Fatima, just talk to him.
Yeah.
Just talk to him. And, she just convinced that,
Zach is in love
with Karen based off this whole how he handled himself.
How he looks at her. She's like, do you just see the way he looks at her? She's worrying about all the wrong things. Right now, she's caught up in her feelings from what she's seeing. She's just told Andy, they kissed and all this. She didn't even tell the real story. You saw her kissing him on his cheek.
Yeah.
And when you pulled up, you was like, look, let me holler at you. She ain't asked no questions. Karen, can he come over here with me? Let me holler at you, Zach, like that. And they moved back, and she acting all nonchalant and won't really talk about nothing. Karen got the upper hand right now, so it's just too much. Fatima's making herself look.
Fatima is just being petty right now. She needs to go talk with Zach in that dress. He been trying to talk to her.
So you asked me a question earlier about Zach, and I want to ask you the same question. Do you think Zach is leading on Karen, or do you think he really cares about her?
Do I think he's leading her on? Do he care about her?
Yeah. What? Is he
okay. So the answer to the first question, is he leading her on? I'm going to say not necessarily, but he's not doing his best to clear up any miscommunication, because I'm sure he's well aware that Karen thinks he still has some strong feelings for her. He's acting very naive right now for some reason, which we all can tell. Even the people in the show is like, Zach, we seen how you jumped on Karen and how you was acting. Are you and Fatima good? So people don't put it out there like, hey Zach, you might want to check in and sit back a little bit and analyze what you're doing and how you're moving. Does he care for Karen? I'll say yes as well. As far as what capacity, does he want to get back with her? I don't think so. I just think so. It's like, hey, he keeps mentioning he's in therapy, so it could just be part of his healing journey. He's like, yeah, we had all these back and forth. At this point, I've moved on, but I don't have hate for you.
Body language talks a lot. So the way he talks to Karen, he's allowing her to come in his space, kiss him on his cheek, and he holds her hand and stuff, walk away type stuff. And like you said, the Disney little spin for the last time, like he's allowing too much. So it's more than just, oh, you're caring about her because she's pregnant right now. She's pregnant, she's been having this flat stomach, but I don't know, you guys. So that part's making me mad too. She acting like one of them girls that want to get beat down. Like, for real, she try to act like she in the streets and stuff. It just makes you mad. If you see somebody like that and you see they was in a good relationship with someone, and then you have your friend that's going to help you with your store, plus this other man that wants to help you with your store, but you want to take her man back because that was yours from the beginning, but it really never was yours because he was cheating on you too. So it's just so much going on. Carrie, you look stupid. You need to sit down. You're getting on my nerves. You're getting on everybody's nerves. They better turn this around on the next show, or else I ain't watching it no more, okay? I'm not playing.
You still got a few episodes to review.
Oh, man. Well, they better spin it around and turn it back. Do some act right. Because,
I just remembered. Pam and Aaron at the coffee shop. He hits up, I guess, the old girl that came and confronted him at the salon. This scene, what stood out to this scene is how very intelligent they made Pam look. A lot of people passed Pam for naive and just dumb and silly. But, she was dropping some knowledge on Aaron. She was just like, okay, so you in love with Karen, but you up here about to use another woman. Make it make sense. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow. I was like, Pam speaks some truth. We've underestimated Pam.
But how long are you going to keep on running after a woman that don't want you, that she clearly keeps throwing you to the limit? She throws him out her house. And we're talking about Karen. Anyway, so Pam seems like she's intelligent right there, but she being nosy as heck, being there in the coffee shop and walking up to him. But then when turn around and be like, oh, but you're the one who spilling all your problems on me.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
He do hit old girl like, we change our plan.
Yeah.
And then she like, oh,
like, we're not gonna meet here with someone else.
I'm still follow you.
Yeah, like what you finna follow him for? Because she nosy. That's what she's
Detective Pam. If Fatima do leave Zach, I guess BT Plus will be having Zarin. Although ain't nobody about to watch that. Y'all about to be hot out
you
in
want
the
me
streets.
to tell you something I did? Okay, so Fatima, she wrote on her YouTube page, on her Instagram page, and she posted up a picture of her and Zach, right?
Yeah.
So people was coming in. She said something about, oh, this picture ain't coming down, so y'all get used to it, right? So I said, oh, are you implying that you and Zach are still going to be together? And I was like, wink, wink. Yeah. And so many people like that comment because they're like, yes, she never said no or yes. So, new to Karen, please do not come up with that show. I will not watch that. We don't like Karen. We are Team Fatima.
We won't be reviewing no Zarin episodes.
Nah, it ain't gonna be no Zarin. I like what you said last time. Nothing. If they do break up.
That'd be nothing, yeah.
Oh, guys, you guys, please comment. You're doing a great job coming in. We still are going through all the comments right now from last week. But let us know how you think these episodes, the last episodes, are gonna play out. How many episodes are left?
Let's say there's 7. Usually, I think it's 10. So it's probably 3 episodes left. Usually it's 10 episodes. 10?
Okay.
I do know one thing. I know one thing that's about to play out. You might finally have your girl Fatima put them hands on Karen because we do see.
If we find out she's not pregnant.
True.
Please don't fight her if she's pregnant.
She did.
But what you better say?
She did pop up at the crib because we talk about Zach clearing up. Karen is convinced he's about to come up there and clap the cheeks. Yeah, while she's telling her friends. That's strongly been showcased. In the preview.
Yeah, we saw that. So it's gonna be lit. The next show.
Danny like Zach is coming.
You know how Daddy acts.
Some comments, some hands.
We're doing something different today. We're letting Sean Bear close it out.
Okay, I'm gonna close it out. All right. Well, as she said, leave your comments below. Let you know what you think of this episode. How you feel about Q? Do he get his? Should he get his? Get what he deserve? Zach. Is he still dropping the ball with getting everything resolved? Does Fatima need to open up her mouth and stop being petty and go ahead and talk with Zach about what she's upset about? Let me know what y'all think about the old granny divorcee trying to get back out here in the streets at 60, trying to drop these advice for these young girls out here.
Yes.
Do that. Make sure you like the video, share it. If you haven't checked out the other episodes and want to catch up, go check them out too. We've done, everything to 7. We did 2 through 3. We covered that in one video because we had some downtime. And as always, y'all stay tuned. And until next time.
Drink from my sunshine, sip from my rainbows.